Chef Matt Winters from The Marq is here again, this time to show us how to make a chocolate ganache for strawberries, and this just looks amazing.
This is fun. It's really simple. We start with a little bit of heavy cream.
Okay.
Put this into your pot. Bring it up to what's called scald. Scalding is about 190 degrees. It's just a little below boiling.
Okay.
So you get it good and hot. Take some chocolate chips or whatever chocolate of your choice. It's usually about a 4-to-1 ratio. 4 times chocolate, 1 times cream. Let that melt. Just kind of stir it around nice and slow. You know, kill the heat so you don't burn it. And then the finished product looks like this.
Okay. How long does it take to about, do you think, to get to that point?
3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Usually just to let it melt nice and slow. You want to make sure that it's got a good flow to it. And then it's ready to dip.
Okay.
And you can do this with any kind of chocolate, white, milk, you know, dark chocolate, whichever.
Okay.
And then when you dip your berry, what you'll do is just go in about 2/3 of the way. Kind of shake it off a little, take some of that excess off of there.
Yeah.
And then lay it out.
Okay.
So we can dip a couple of those. If you'd like to try that.
Beautiful.
And then another little fun trick I like to do is infuse it with a little bit of brandy or some cognac.
Yeah, okay, now this is new for me, so why don't you go ahead and explain how you do that?
Now what you'll do, there's a couple of different ways. The easiest is just take like a popsicle stick.
Okay.
Or a lollipop stick, I mean. Poke a little hole in there. There's a cavity inside every berry. And then once you've done that, you can get a little squeeze bottle and just pour it in.
Wow.
Make sure that the hole stays upright so that it doesn't leak out. And it'll actually absorb into the berry after a minute or so. These we've already soaked before.
How long do you want it to soak for and sit?
Couple minutes.
Just a couple minutes?
Yep, the berry actually works just like a sponge.
Okay.
And it will soak that up really quite quickly.
Wow. And what is that taste experience like then? Is it almost, it's not too like alcohol infused?
No, not at all. Especially with I like it with the dark chocolate because the dark chocolate and brandy are just made for each other. I mean, they really go together well.
I love it.
And it's not a lot of alcohol. You're not going to get drunk off of it. I mean, it's such a small amount. It's more just the flavor that
And then I see you have some white chocolate drizzle over here.
Yep, this is for drizzling.
Okay.
And then you just lift that up, let it kind of string and go back and forth.
And maybe you could use this to kind of differentiate which ones have brandy in them, which ones don't maybe?
Exactly.
And, you know, I'm not doing this nearly as good as you would.
They look great.
Not too bad, huh?
Makes a great party favor, makes a great Valentine's treat.
Wow, these are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And we do have the recipe for this on our website, fox11online.com. Just go to the Good Day Wisconsin tab. Also, for the cake pops that Matt made with us earlier. So thanks so much for joining us this morning.